moment to moment.
Namaskar, I'm Dr. Lara Shah. In this pandemic, all of us have to reassess, reorganize, restructure our lifestyle, our thoughts, our plans, our work, our habits, everything. And all we need right now is some positive news and positive energy and positive people. Today, I'm only going to talk about positive vibes and how you can achieve it in your home, in yourself, and from people around you. There are a few questions that have been asked. One is, why is this happening and what is karma? There is a document and research which says that every 100 years, nature realigns, restructures, and rebalances itself so that everyone can coexist together. We don't see it right now, but maybe in the long run, it's better for us. If you have seen my 2020 beginning video, I have very subtly mentioned that until May, everyone will have to reassess and restructure their life. And this next 2.5 years are going to be the year of karma. Less affected by planets, but more affected by Newton's law of cause and effect. Basically, how we think, how we react, our action and our thoughts are going to realign and restructure our life completely for the next 2.5 years. So basically, what we sow, we will reap. And we will sow positivity so that we have positive vibes, positive attitude, and a positive life. What is karma? Karma is exactly this. The next question that I've been asked is, what is space healing? Space healing is a program that I've structured which actually lays the emphasis on lifestyle based on mind, body, and spirit interconnectedness. How do you achieve positive vibes? How do you remain positive all the time? That is what we are going to discuss in space healing. It begins with decluttering of your physical self, your emotional state, and also your spiritual self. But before that, I'd like to explain in very briefly on how I see what our life is and what is our universe. Let's imagine that we divide our body into 3 parts for luck. This is heaven luck, okay? Our base, the feet, are earth luck. That is, where we live, where we stay, where we spend maximum time, and the earth and the planet that we live on. And the third is our karma, how we think, how we believe, how we react. So we have heaven luck, earth luck, and karma luck. Now heaven luck is 40%. It's your fate, your destiny, a predestined path or a journey that you need to take. Your karma is 30%, which is in your hands. And earth luck, how to make your own space positive and live with positive vibration, that is 30%. So 60% is in your hands. With 60%, we can change our life. This is what I believe. And I worked and structured the entire program towards ensuring that we have the 60% in our hands so that we can enjoy happiness, success, love, togetherness, everything, and peace. The next question is, what is energy and what is earth luck? What is energy? Vibration is energy. If you rub your palms and you separate them slowly, you'll feel the energy. That's the energy. Our body has a little bit of electrical circuit. There are hundreds and thousands of cells and neurons all working at the same time and creating so many things that we need. For example, if I say that I want to lift my left hand pointer finger, there has to be a thought first. That thought has to be processed by the limbic, the base brain, and the midbrain. And at some point, that thought is taken into effect, understood, and then action happens. Similarly, everything that we do, we have some form of energy, some form of thought that we leave behind and we absorb. So our body actually is like a sponge. It absorbs energy and it also gives out energy. What is earth luck? Earth luck is where you live, where you stay, the vibration of that space. So whether it is the meridians of the earth, the geopathic stress, or the space on how you've put all your places, is there too much water, is there too much earth? So elemental balance is earth luck. So that you can do, it's all in your hands. Also, earth luck is the country you live in, the state that you are in, the district, the place, your house, your office, everything has its own effect. But in your own living space, when you maintain a balance of elements, it can really be very positive for you. Let me give you an example. Have you ever been to a restaurant where you enter, you sit in a space, and after a few minutes you say, "Can we have another table? I'm not feeling comfortable." Why is that? That is energy. You are not comfortable with whatever was going on over there. Or you go to a friend's place and you plan to stay there for 2 3 hours, but after about 20 30 minutes, you're like, I need to go. I'm not feeling very comfortable today. Is it a person? Was that a space? Sometimes these things happen. Or you meet a person suddenly and you instantly vibe with them, you like them, you feel as if you've known them forever. Or sometimes you go to a place, have an interview, and you say, I got the job, but I don't like the person. I didn't like the vibe. I didn't like the energy of that place. So, such things happen, and this is completely on energy. You are a magnet. You attract good energy and you also deflect negative energy. That is what about earth luck. So, I have another question which says, explain declutter. Declutter is physical, mental, and spiritual cleansing. And when that happens, you achieve the results that you want or you desire. Intention plays a very important role here as well. What do you intend? Peace, happiness, success. Everything that you intend must go in flow with your thoughts, and it should vibrate in your home as well. Now, declutter your physical space. So first thing that you will do is declutter your cupboards, your basement, your garage. Things that you don't need, you throw away or give away in charity. Whatever that you can let go, it's good, because now you'll make room for new energy. If everything is full, there's no space for new energy, and what you need is some space for new energy to come in. So you need to do that. In space healing, you'll first begin with declutter, then you will do lemon therapy, salt therapy, and camphor therapy. What is lemon therapy? Fill it with sea salt and put a lemon, full lemon on top of it. Put it next to your bedside, in your kitchen, in your living room, your den, your workplace, or your office space. Wherever you spend maximum time, you must have a bowl of lemon there. What does lemon do? Lemon has the Rajas energy wave that takes care of the Tamas energy wave. So in that way, for thousands of years, it's been salt and lemon has been used as evil eye cast off. It casts off evil eye and takes care of the energy, it balances the energy. And salt also has negative and positive ion exchange in the environment, which actually makes your space more better and more positive, and the vibration is more lighter. Salt therapy. What you need to do is take a little larger bowl, fill it with sea salt or snow salt, put a little water in it, and place it in spaces where you don't visit too often, maybe your basement or under the stairway, in the garage, where you feel the places are damp or neglected or dark most of the time, because then the energy level will shift and the environment will have more positive vibration. Camphor therapy. If you have noticed, camphor is used during pujas and in temples. Camphor has a quality where the smell actually enhances and lifts up the spirit and the energy, and also the vibration is very good of camphor. So you can take a few pieces of camphor and put them under your rugs, your carpets, or spaces in your cupboard. Why rugs and carpets? Because we use rugs and carpets for years. They are with us. We don't throw them. We recycle or we clean it and we put them back. But it does absorb a lot of energy over a period of time. Carpet and rugs can have a lot of energy, which is residual energy. And to cleanse that, one of the best things is that just under the carpet, a few places where it's convenient, you can just put small cubes of camphor. It will evaporate after 5 or 7 days, and then you can put them back to refresh the energy of your space. Also, camphor is very good if you can take a bowl, put some camphor in it, into spaces where you feel that there is some kind of a smell. Even though you're putting some kind of fragrance, there's always a residual smell. Then place camphor there and regularly keep changing it. Every 8-10 days it will evaporate, so refill it. These are simple things. If you don't have camphor right now, don't worry, just practice lemon and salt therapy. These were just a few basic things that you can do right now while you're in self-quarantine. Don't worry, things will all be fine by May end, and we will all meet very soon. Namaste, God bless, healing to all.
Tattvam Asi, creating moment to moment.